Hello, welcome to Model TV Studios. Today we have with us a young lady who followed her dream from just having the idea of doing something great for herself. Leading her through all those challenges was God. She finally got a chance to compete for Ghana's Most Beautiful, represented her region, and today we have with us Ebo. This is an interview we have been wanting to do for a very long time, and it's a great honor to get to meet her again. So, guys, today is going to be something exceptional. Welcome, Ebo.
Thank you.
We've met before, and we are doing this interview today.
Yes.
So, no long talks, but you've done great for your region, representing Ashanti region. You said you've always wanted to do something for yourself, and you had God with you. It's not easy to have such dreams, but congratulations for at least pursuing it, even though you were not able to get a crown, which I'm sure that was your main
Of
goal.
course. Every lady that came on came for the crown.
Yes. But let's talk about first yourself. What was your childhood like, and how was family and school? Then we'll talk about the journey for Ghana's Most Beautiful.
Okay, so thank you for having me here, Model TV Studios. So you've introduced me already. So about my childhood.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from the Ashanti region, of course, and the Kwaburi East Municipal Area, a town called Ashanti. I literally stayed the whole of my life in Kumasi.
Yeah.
And I went to my primary to junior high school in Brain Foundation International School. Moved on to Adventist Senior High, Bantama, and then I came to JIJ. So my childhood, it wasn't all nice and rosy and all that, yes, but I fought my way through, and then I'm here. So yes.
Okay. How was family like? Do you have siblings?
Yeah. I have siblings. I'm the fourth of five children to Madame Cecilia Ikuya Santua, my go-to person, my supporter, my everything. She's my dad, she's my mom, she's my sister. I mean, she's everything to me. And I want to take this opportunity to tell her that I love her so much, and I appreciate every sacrifice she's made for me, because being here today, being where I am and who I am today, I would only attribute it to her training, like how she taught me to go about life, and she supported me every step of the way. So I am glad. To my sisters, I have two sisters, Vera and Gloria, and two brothers. So shout out to all of them.
Okay. Yes. All right. How was it? How would you describe your feeling knowing that you finally got to be one of the contestants or representing your region? How was the feeling?
That feeling I can't describe. So I remember my mom talking to me sometime that, why don't I go for Ghana's Most Beautiful? That was even before I came to uni. Just like, so I didn't tell her yes or no. So I moved on with my life, whatever I had to do. And then I came to school, and finally I settled to go for it. And I didn't tell her. So like, when I was selected and I told her, I think my whole feeling came from how she felt.
Oh, what was her feeling? How was the reaction?
Actually, she was like, would you agree? And I say, because like I didn't have that conversation with her. So unusual of
when you were going for the audition.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't tell.
So you just sprung a surprise on her.
Of course.
Okay.
because I didn't want to tell her that I'm going, and then it's like a disappointment will come, you know. So I just took that step on my own and then decided to come back to her with a good news. If God makes it happen. And then it was so like my feeling came from, or it sprang from how my mom felt. She felt so good, and like it was something she wanted. And finally her daughter has made it come to pass for her. So like I can't describe the feeling. It was great. But then again, it came with some responsibilities, having the whole of Ashanti region on your neck. So like you had to work for it. So yes.
How was the audition like?
The audition was hectic, rigorous. So this year, like all of us know, that the twist was that we select 2 people, then you battle it out for the final person to be selected. So it wasn't like easy like the previous years at all. Yeah. Yes, because you had to come in stronger. You had to come in knowing who you are, having all your qualities, like everything that is expected of you as a possible representative for your region. You had to come with all of that. So I wouldn't say it was easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have some let me say family folks, some elders also coming in at a point to support you before you, or even let's say I know sometimes you guys do it at Deba and you have some family meetings and some elders coming from wherever constituency or wherever region you're coming from to, let's say, bless you of a sort. Did you have such experiences before you left?
Yes. So before the Deba, I actually went out with my mom to meet some of the elders in my community, and then we spoke. It was a lengthy conversation. So because I had not taken the step yet, because I didn't make it like certain that I am going yet. So because I had not taken the step yet, like, okay, go for it and let's see what happens then. So they gave me their well wishes. They prayed and all that. So I had it, my family head, my uncles and all. Everybody came on board. Yes.
How was it? How was it like being so young and in the midst of elders to tell them that how do they say in Chi? Like you're telling your elders like in Chi that wafa grandpa or
this brings me back to my childhood. This brings me back to my childhood. So I am from a community and a family where it is difficult for a young girl to take that step. And I don't think it is the girl's fault, but it is because of their mindset and their orientations. Growing up, I didn't have a role model.
There are no big shots kind of moments like that.
At all. So it was like fighting to get to uni was even a big thing for my family.
Wow.
Because where I come from, it's not easy. Like, it's not that easy.
Are you the first person to go to the university?
This one will bring problem.
But one of the very few. One of the very few.
Because I don't really know the family members like that. So I can't. But I would say one of the very few. So, when finally I was selected and then I went back to tell them, you know that thing where I do what who be that
as Akola in some like doing something so big.
And when you say what I say, and see, that was the feeling, that was the reaction from both the elders, people that knew me that, but they didn't even know that me to me.
Had they ever seen you like maybe because you're in school? Or maybe for community festivals or whatever, you had the opportunity to do that. Did they ever see you do that?
No.
Okay, so this is something so new to them.
So new.
Okay.
Personally, I'm not someone that was so outgoing like in the community.
Social like
that. You see.
Everyone knows everyone.
You don't have to do too much. I mean, I'm in giddy type. And see, they be a mishefie or my school, my bafi, my school, my bafi. At a point when I'm in Tikrum, when I'm in grandma and China day, so all of that, and then all of a sudden, Ekia Santuaba. Mama make a view. Ekia Santuaba, Echo Ganes was beautiful. I mean, so like that was the reaction, and then like amidst all those that had the good hearts,
Mm-hmm.
they were so happy that at least as Senian so yenim abenyam.
Okay.
You've brought glory
To that, yeah.
because
It hasn't happened before.
No,
It hadn't happened before.
never.
Okay.
Hey, the way I'm confident. It hasn't happened before. Like
you're saying it with your chest.
Yes, and then I am proud that I am going to I am the first person, not like the first person, but I have been able to come out of my shell, not considering where I'm from, my background. I always say this, that to my young girls out there, the fact that you are from a poor background, it doesn't mean that your back is on the ground. You can do anything.
That's bad. That's bad.
So like I am heavy on going back to orient their minds, because I think it is their mindset. They feel like baby it is too small, so all they have to do is once you're done with junior high school, some of them, once they're done with junior high school, that is it for them. Once they're done with senior high school, that is if even they are fortunate to have parents that will sacrifice for them to go for senior high school, go to senior high school. That's when they go. And then it is sad. You see that girls that have potentials end up wasting their potentials just because they are from a senior, just because maybe they don't have the resources or they don't have that push to actually take the step. And I think it's sad.
Okay, let me ask you this. When you thought of going to compete in the Ghana is Most Beautiful, who are your first initial individuals or people that you thought of? Even though I'm doing this for me, I'm also doing this for these people. Who are your first people that came into your mind?
Asenia.
Okay.
Asenia.
Okay.
Because Asenia and your it's not a vicinity we know.
Okay.
Oh, that's like the first time I went there with my friends, Nee and the rest, they were like, this is outside Kumasi. I say, Enka Kumasi. But I feel like there are girls that can do so much. But I have to say, it really saddens my heart when I'm talking about this thing. Like, I'm so passionate about it because me feel like I'm a product of that way. And I mean, yes, and see, it was like, if not for my family or for myself, I have to do this so that they will know, say, there be once I able no kwadi say me mama ni edin meet me what I say. So that was
How do you feel about representing your region?
I feel great because Ashanti region is one of the greatest region.
Yeah.
The greatest. I mean, Nasase. Hey, I mean, you guys. So like, I don't take it lightly at all to represent Ashanti region. Do you know Ashanti region?
Yeah.
Yes. So like, it's like, it's an honor. It's an honor, and I'm humbled to have been counted fit to represent that region. I don't take it lightly.
So okay, when your friends heard that, like it's official, you're actually going. What do you feel like? What was the messages you were getting?
Oh, my phone was buzzing. Funny enough, I don't have a lot of friends, but the few friends I have from junior high school, so make up kindergarten to junior high school, one school.
One school.
Yeah, so
you didn't jump schools.
No.
Oh, okay.
My mom didn't have that money to transfer me. So Brain Foundation pay. So like the friends I had, Eunice, Gladys, and the teachers.
All your friends were from one school.
From one school. That's weird. That's how come I don't have a lot of people around me, but I mean it's good.
Yeah.
So like Brain Foundation, they were like, Ebo, how? Some of them call me Agatha, and I've warned them, hey, if you call me Agatha again.
But you just said it.
So they were so happy, like so happy. Then again, I didn't have this conversation with anybody at all. So
not even your mom.
Not even my mom.
Oh, that's a secret operative.
Not even my mom.
Wow. Why was that? Why was that?
What was that? I wanted to surprise my mom. For my mom, I wanted to surprise her.
You didn't want actually disappoint certain people, so you wanted to be sure about it.
Auditions, no. The camera guys, Abuaji and the rest, they'll come around with they their camera to take videos and all. The moment I see them coming, I'll run. Not like run like helter skelter, but
you try to avoid the cameras.
Avoid the cameras just so that I don't appear on their feed on Instagram. So people say, everybody is doing this.
Wow, then you're really conscious.
Oh yes. I was so furious. Why don't you come on and see me? I am not coming until I know that like I am close.
Okay.
So if I get to like the top 3, that's closer
for during auditions.
During the audition.
Okay.
So like that is closer at least. Meaning say, medru baby anka. You understand? So
okay,
that one was good.
Where did you do the audition? Accra. In Accra. Oh, okay. Why didn't you go to Kumasi?
Hey, my mom would have known.
Okay.
She'd have known that I'm going for GMB, and I didn't want to.
You didn't want that. Okay. All right. So how would you describe your journey during the competition?
It was a roller coaster of everything. It was fun. It was educative.
Yeah.
It was full of lessons.
Okay.
Yes, because I went in there with the mindset that I'm going to be in this house with 15 other ladies. Okay. So that would mean that I have to be prepared in every way, mentally, physically, emotionally. I had to be ready for everything. And then of course at the in the long run or in the course of the competition, things happen, right? As we are human beings, girls, as a matter of fact, heavy on girls, as a matter of fact, it taught me a lot.
It's 16 ladies.
16 ladies
in one house.
In one house, you can imagine. Even one is dramatic, like it's hectic for you guys. Is it not?
I don't know. Is
it not?
Oh yeah, ladies are very sophisticated. Yeah,
so like 15 other ladies, bro. You had to be ready. So it taught me a lot. One thing I would say it everywhere is tolerance. It has taught me that, like, to tolerate everybody, tolerate literally everybody, because life comes with a lot. So if you are just walking about with your chest like this hard, whatever somebody does to you, you are furious about you
it.
Die early. So that's what it taught me. But it was fun. It was fun. Let me just say, like,
so from entering into the moment you entered into the house, throughout the time you left, your final day, your final performance, what was some of the things you learned?
I learned how to manage time. Whoever is in the house will tell you that time is of essence. I know we say that time is of essence, but GMB will really teach you that, because you wake up in a day and you know you have a lot of things to do. So like you have to be up early to go about whatever you have to do. Then again, you have your own script to prepare. Your own rehearsals to do.
Oh, you actually prepared your script yourself?
Yes, but I had a team
okay,
back home. So if I draft something up, I'll send it to them. Then they help. Yes.
A little bird told me that you don't really have your phones with you throughout the time you're in the house. So how were you able to communicate with your team? A little bird, a research bird.
Well, we had other means of communication. So that is how we reached out to our team. Because of course you can't do this alone. So we had other means of communicating.
All right. So with the time you were in the house, what are some of the things, let's say culture wise, fashion wise, entertainment wise, you picked along, you learned, you copied and others? Because have like 40 and 15 other ladies, you surely pick something from someone.
Thank you for this question. So culturally, I didn't go to boarding house. So I had never lived with people, like a lot of people. Like this, so Ashantis, this one, my people, forgive me, but I have to say it. You know how we see people like we believe in ourselves so much.
Trust.
Yeah, who like you're not an Ashanti and we speak, we have like this perception. So especially by people from the north, upper east, upper west, northern, and what's northeast, right? So I was just amazed by how they were. Some of the things they do.
Were they usually close together?
All of them?
No,
like the four of them.
No, the ladies who were representing the northern regions. Were they usually close? No. Okay.
We related with each other.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So like I remember one time I was having a conversation with me, and I was like, do you know that I've never lived with somebody from Upper East?
Okay.
Northern region. Me as an Ashanti.
So today you have like almost all the you have all the regions.
Yes.
Even with you.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is the way that like sometimes I sit down like this to look at them. How they talk, their language. I'm like,
what is someone going to tell you? Are being weird?
Because I saw them in a different light. I won't lie. Yeah. I saw them in a different light. But these girls, they gave me a whole new perception about our people in the north, and it is beautiful. Their culture. You see Nura on the stage when she's doing her thing, Adwanigi her, and oh my goodness. So like culturally, I picked those like little beautiful things from them. Fashion wise, I was my own fashion icon. Hey, with me at my back. Forget me. I was my own fashion icon. However, I mean, we pick up a few things. Me, my favorite days was the Friday nights. Hey, we get to have fun. I remember one night they said, "What were you doing, Ni? What were you doing? Old school." Old school.
Who did you dress like?
Bro, Ni, what did I dress like? We did it like oh god, I was my own fashion icon. Let me just put it there. Like,
describe the outfit. So
I wore an afro hair, natural afro hair. I forgot I had this on, and I put on weird makeup with red lipstick, and I wore, what's the name of those shoes? Boots, some long boots that cover my hair. I don't know the name, but it covers my hair.
Which is okay.
Yes, cowboy boots. Exactly. And then short black skirts, those Rwanda and South Africa school uniform. That
you mean those kind of varsity skirts, varsity college high school skirts? Oh,
then I wore a white shirt, and I tucking my, oh my goodness, I think I put on tie. Needed I put on tie. I stepped out and everybody was like, "Yeah, boy." Hey, this one they said it was someone. I mean, it was fun. It was so fun. Yes.
How was it knowing that even though there's competition, because I can feel how you were excited for those kind of days. Even though there was competition, there were those fun moments, and you could at least for a few hours very reality somewhere.
Funny enough, the moment the party ends, you are going back to then script rehearse.
Wow.
The moment the party ends, it's a Friday.
How is that feeling? Like that few like minutes where party's over, now work begins. How are those feelings?
It's like, hey, God.
Again.
So like you're just taking a deep breath, take a shower, and then you go back.
Okay. Those moments, those fun moments, those break moments you guys had to chill out and stuff like that. Directs, did it like actually
yes,
help?
it helped.
Okay.
I won't let you learn, but it helped.
Okay.
Because the week most of the times is packed.
Okay.
And this competition also comes with mental distress.
Yeah.
So if
even if you are rehearsing, you are still okay because you just took a chill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. You can't go like the whole week all like what's the word, drowned in your script.
Rehearsal.
Busy. You run mad.
Okay.
Yes, so it was a moment really needed. But then the moment it ends, it is, and sometimes like the moment the party ends, everybody rush like, then they rush to their rooms to do sharp, and come out to do their own thing and all that. So in as much as it was needed, we were still conscious of the competition and what we had to do, because then Friday and Sunday is not too far. So by Friday, even though you are expected to be abreast with what you are trying to do, you still have to be going over and over again to have a full cover.
Okay. How are you putting your preparing for your what's the name? Performances? How are you preparing towards them? Were you always let's see, some people have these kind of things. They will play in the last few days, they'll kill it
all,
and there are those who prepare, like actually prepare, rehearse and everything, and the last few days they are just chilling. So even if you those kind of people who were in class where you think they are all fooling with you, but you don't know that they've prepared, and
those people fear them. I am one of them. Academically, I'm someone, once I sit in class to learn, that's it. I don't
really have to revise too much about
assignments. I do last minute.
Okay.
I don't compare yourself to me, because I'll kill it all.
Okay.
But when it comes to the scripts and the rehearsals and all that, I make sure with my team, we make sure that latest by Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday, we are done with our scripts.
Okay.
And then I'll start going over it. So it wasn't just like making it stuck, it is understanding it, so that if when you go on the stage and then you forget something, you can improvise. So it wasn't like I don't learn from the start. And then usually Mondays are not like too packed like so Mondays we take the time to put everything together. Then Tuesday, latest Wednesday morning, we are done, and then we go through it, because from Wednesday, Thursday, rehearsal till Sunday. So I don't think anybody or somebody would say they learn from Monday to Wednesday and they are done, or they learn from Friday to Saturday. We all like had to go through the rehearsal, and all that straight from either Wednesday to Sunday. Yes.
Did you have moments where you, let's say visually or in your mind, in your imaginative world, you guys, you and your team, you actually have something you're actually trying to do, like you have this performance you are planning for, but in the process of rehearsing, preparing to the final day to perform, you guys kind of have some things not clicking. There are some missing squares and missing round holes and stuff.
A lot of time, our most difficult night was entrepreneurship. That night,
what did you do that night?
Johnny, he ran mad, guys. It wasn't easy. Like, so the task, personally, I don't want to talk for my queens, but we're kind of finding it difficult to understand. So I put something together. I sit behind it. I'm like, this thing. I sit now again, put it together. It's not working. I'm always calling home, texting. This, that. This thing I'm doing. This thing is not doing that. That night, it is God.
What do you mean by it?
God that came through.
What do you mean by
because
God?
I said Thursday, I still didn't have a script.
Whoa, that's unusual because by Tuesday, Wednesday, you should be done with your script.
Exactly. I didn't have a script. I had written a lot of things.
But you also have in-house creative art directors or art creatives who are also helping you guys.
Yes.
So
and sometimes
what was the diagnosis of why you were having that issue?
I don't. So let me.
Because between your team and the creative directors and people who are also supposed to help you guys out, which is unusual for you to be late with at least your script. What did they think the problem was?
So like My team doesn't have the privilege to communicate with the team inside.
Okay.
They talk to me. Then I would communicate with, okay, this is what I have. And if they have to help you out or something, they do.
Okay.
So the problem was what I wanted to do initially, I put it together and it wasn't putting together for me. Like it wasn't coming together.
Wasn't clicking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had to, I'm just trying to remember everything. I had to like do something else. Like different from what I had in mind earlier, change everything. Yeah. So like I had conversations with the personnel that came over to have a conversation with us. I spoke to him and he helped somehow. So thank you. He helped, and then finally I put it together. And even that, there was a lot to be done about it, but I mean, we still managed. See,
how tense were you knowing that days are going by, minutes are going by, hours are going by, and you're still not complete? Like you're still not ready.
I tried my best to not be depressed.
Okay. Were you ever depressed?
No.
Out of the weeks you were never depressed. Okay. No. What was that emotional breakdown you ever had? You were not depressed, but you may have cried here and there. You may have melted down, stressed out.
One Africa. I mean, it's all part of the journey, you know.
Yeah.
Not everything will go on smooth. You might plan to have this done, or you'd expect certain things to be done, but it doesn't go that way. Okay. So like sometimes it gets to you, and then you feel like, I mean, if I don't have those things, you might not have a complete show, like a complete like put together of your presentation. So like One Africa, yes. Hey, entrepreneurship, I'm surprised I didn't cry.
But did it affect your performance that week?
Hey, I thought it would. It didn't.
How?
That night I felt fulfilled. I really felt fulfilled because I didn't even think if Selom was of help that night. Like I tried to kind of act like she's my audience.
Okay. Okay.
Do the presentation with her.
You pitched to her.
And I would get to a point I'm stuck. She would say, pick it up.
Okay.
I'll get to a point I'm stuck. I would want to start again. She's like, no, Ebo, continue. Once you pause, you'll get to the stage, and then you would also like pause there. So let's start again. But this time, if you pause, don't like, if you forget something, don't pause. Try to improvise and pick it up. And funny enough, I went to the stage and I didn't remember the time I forgot something. If even I did, I think I improvised with other words and all that. So it just came like that. And then I went backstage and I went straight inside to just lie down like this on the bed. And I was like, God, this night was when I thought it would be my worst night.
Yeah.
And she came
because of the challenges. Yeah.
It wasn't easy. Fashion One Africa.
Yeah.
It was a nice one on stage, but I mean, like I said, it's all part of the competition. Like it's all part of the process. So
did you ever feel like giving up? Like, okay, things are so difficult. This week, I will make sure I feel like this week I have to go home because I'm tired. Do you ever have that idea?
Oh no,
you never.
Yaba.
Okay, so then you're like straight to the.
You know, the thing is, if you go into the competition, yes, you wouldn't know what lies ahead or what's in the house for you. You wouldn't know how you are going to handle some of the things that are going to come. Because of course, you don't even know the obstacles ahead of you. So I try my best to be just strong as I can and deal with whatever comes
your way
as the days go by. And I'm one person that loves to take it one day at a time. One day at a time. I have come to understand that worrying doesn't solve the problem. So I'd rather just relax, take a chill pill, and handle it.
Okay.
You know, So it didn't come a point that I felt like I want to go home.
Okay. But was there a point where you felt like, based on how things are going, you had a feeling like you might be going home soon?
You know, the whole competition is judges score
Mm.
and votes.
Votes.
So fortunately, we don't have the privilege of seeing the votes unless my team, and they don't even communicate to you that this was happening. They were so good at it. My people, they won't tell me.
Okay.
You won't. So I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yes, but then again, I think we had a conversation sometime, and
Yeah.
it's like I always prayed it, and it was like God's plan, God, your purpose. So if it happens that on week 1, if even on the day we were unveiled, and they said that we are doing eviction on that day, and that's the night I'm going home, it's God's purpose. So like that was it.
That was it. That was it. Okay. So how are you also taking notes of what judges were saying from each week, and then making it work, as in taking those guidance or those feedback and making sure that each week it was going to work, and your team were also making sure each week, from whatever the judges said, this is what we have to work on, this is what we had to work on. Was it, because it's not easy sometimes to, for a competition like that, for you to switch tactics, for you to be better at something you are actually lacking, and even if you are lacking it, it's also your weakness, it makes it worse. So how are you able to do that? Because if you're able to last more than a week or two, it means you're sometimes doing something right, aside the votes, but you were sometimes doing something right.
So the judges were there to mentor and groom us. So their comments were well taken. I remember one of the diary sessions, the host asked that there was a particular comment the judge passed, and if you are working, I'm like, yes, I've taken it, and with my team we are working on. And of course, then the following night was funeral celebrations, and it was a great one. So we were taking notes, in as much sometimes you'll be on the stage, they are talking to you but you cannot hear. You know, they're talking to you.
Your brain,
your
body is present, but your mind is far.
Whatever I want, but I mean, all in all, whatever they said, anti-Janice, anti-Jibodi, and the guest judges that come on all the time, we tried to make whatever they say and then incorporate it in our next ones. Me, I don't have a theatrical background.
Okay.
So for the acting and giddy giddy, I used to tell them, somebody was like, if you come to stage, you don't do, I'm like,
show energy.
That's my persona. I'm not a giddy giddy person. I don't need you come and do giddy giddy. Mama Yakagbe will come and if all of us come and do giddy giddy, it will not be nice.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So some of us have to have that elegant poise. That is us. Yes.
Okay. But from the moment you guys started performing on stage every week, what was some of the few things you realized you were lacking? You're really lacking this, and you realize, okay, even though you are being told this, you can actually learn it. It's not something foreign to you because you are seeing someone doing it and you know this person is good at it. So you decided to then pick those things from those people. What was some of those skills you had to, pick sharp?
I don't think there was anything I was lacking really.
Okay.
Because if I can't talk, one, I wouldn't be there.
Okay.
If I don't have that confidence.
No, you can talk. But some people are so eloquent, like so eloquent.
I am so eloquent.
Okay, there are some people who are so good at culture. Some there's a point to me like you're not.
I don't have a theater.
Yes. So when it gets to those moments where because our culture isn't so let's say it's not of so much theatrical, like let's say it doesn't come from that perception of we knowing it as in a formal thing. But when you go to the art schools, these are some things that they actually do, and our culture actually painted like that. We don't learn it when we are growing up, but in our culture it's like that. And Ghana Most Beautiful has a lot of cultural activities in it. So if you're not able to, let's say, unfortunately you're not coming from an art background, okay, you've not had it. I'm not sure when you in high school, when you're in drama club.
The science students with the drama.
Both junior high, so both junior high and senior high, even when you're in tertiary, you're still not in any drama. So unless you know you're naturally dramatic.
But you know, so the drama part
Yeah.
you're talking about, I want to believe that is it coming on stage to act?
Yeah.
Acting can be learned,
Yeah.
right?
But you know, some people are so good. You know, what I'm trying to
Yes,
what I'm trying to paint here is that, you know, sometimes you are good with what you're doing, you get it. But you know, someone is so good, like so good,
So
they
that
have to
brings me
learn
so-
something.
I don't know if we had this conversation so that we are different people, very unique. we are different.
Different personas,
So-
different characters.
Definitely,
Mhm.
I would have something you don't have.
Yeah,
You would have something I don't have.
yeah,
And that is fine.
yeah,
To be able to talk and I don't know
Yeah.
how to talk.
yeah.
To be able to dance, I don't know how to dance. To be able to act and I don't know how to act. Do you understand?
Okay.
And that is normal. So in a competition like that, you go in so that you don't feel less of yourself.
Okay.
You don't consider that as a weakness, but you focus on your strength
Strength.
and then you do it.
Okay.
I can confidently say that I am one of the girls that you cannot take away that the fact that I am eloquent.
Yeah.
You definitely cannot take it away.
Okay.
Then again, somebody somewhere or another girl would also say that I am that person that can confidently say that I am this and you cannot take it away
Okay.
from me.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't look at my weaknesses if I didn't prepare myself or if I had not taken notice of the fact that I'll need this cultural bit, I'll need this, that, I wouldn't have been there. Right?
Okay.
Because I know that this is what is required of you once you decide to be on that platform.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I really didn't look at it as a weakness.
Yeah.
I looked at it from my strength.
Yeah.
And I made sure that every week I came in my regalia,
Okay.
like hammering so much on my strengths. And that was it.
That was a okay. Who are those people? Some of the ladies from the house who are your buddies.
Buddies. All of them are my buddies.
But there are some people who were ganging with, like you were so close. You were
Oh,
mostly
so close. So I would say Sewa
okay.
and Adwanigi.
Okay.
Adwanigi.
Okay.
Definitely.
Was there someone, you know, sometimes when you are in a competition, you kind of build a bond with people, especially when you are camped together. You kind of build a relationship with at least one or two people. Was there a moment where one of these ladies were evicted and you were like,
funny
like
enough,
you felt like this is affecting you, like one way or the other, you broke down, like you were sad, or like you could feel like
so one person I missed really was Ohima.
okay.
When the three of them were evicted, Ohima, what's her name? Wuni
Okay.
and Olila.
Yeah.
Olila is a whole character.
Okay.
So like the house became kind of dull when she left. So like
You could feel it.
yes, you could really feel her absence and Ohima, and then Winnie was her mother. So like, you know, all that, but it didn't really affect me. The people that I would have been affected, should I say fortunately or unfortunately, I was evicted before them, so like it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Adwanigi made me cry the night I was it like the morning I was leaving the reality house, like it was so emotional.
Yeah.
And Sewa, you know, and all that. I mean, and it was so emotional.
Okay. Was there a moment where, based on a compliment you got, feedback or remarks from the judges, maybe during rehearsal, someone said something, or you felt something, or you're inspired about something that it really got you, like, nah, I'm going for this. I'm going for this. Like you know, sometimes you feel so good when you're in a competition or when you're doing something so right, and you funeral. Okay.
See, the funeral was my best one. Oh. So at rehearsals,
Yeah.
one of our directors, he was like, no, she was like, you Since when did you have this trait? Hey, you can cry for the well. Do you cry at funerals already? I'm like, oh, why? So it's like, girl, you are so good. Like, effortlessly. I'll just be standing. Sometimes from the rehearsal room, you go out and the girls are like, hey, Asoni. And like, it was.
Would you say you were would you say, or you discovered that you had dramatic traits? Maybe you hadn't known that, or you hadn't discovered. Okay.
Hey, me, I'm dramatic. If you're not close to me, you not see that side. But I'm very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
It comes it comes at certain places. More fun.
Who are those who suffer from those dramas?
Hey, with my dramatic side, you're crazy.
Who suffers from it most?
Only
yeah.
The people around me, my bestie.
Okay.
Hey, bestie will bring problem. My close people. I remember one time I was having a conversation with this guy, and like we used to talk frequently, and sorry, he was like, do you know you're very dramatic? I'm like, I don't need you to tell me what. If you cannot handle my dramatic traits, just bounce. Okay. You understand? I mean, I know I'm drunk. Life is some way also. You can't be all serious. Okay. You understand?
It's not that deep.
Life's not that deep, bro. It's like you have to dramatically play around and all. Okay. It's nice.
How do you plan to use your platform, the opportunity you've gotten, the experience you've gathered, the skills you've been able to harness and also develop, gotten from like all throughout the pageant, or Ghana was beautiful. Out of all the benefits you've gotten, how do you plan to use it to support your community?
My community is at heart, so my community, young girls, wait for me. I really got you. Like, I really got you guys. And I'm so not capping. But I mean, everybody keeps saying how using the platform, But then again, you need support. You can't do it alone. Like we can't. I can't do it alone. But there are plans. We have plans. We have a lot of things to do. Personally, I'm a presenter too. So I'm definitely going to do that bit. My production is on hold for now because of a few things I have to still put together, and I just started my national service, so like I'm sorting it out when to do the shoots and all that. So hopefully December I'll start. And about my community, my project is still we are still putting it together. Okay, I think we are close, so very soon.
Would you want to talk about it?
The project, of course, the project is a girl child empowerment or education project. Okay. And then again, it stemmed from my story as a young girl, where if it had not been for me and my dreams and where I wanted to, and my strength, and then again God that gave me that, I don't know, that orientation that made me want to keep pushing and go beyond my comfort zones. Yes, I don't know where I would have been if I had not done that. So now the question is, what about the girls back there who do not have this, who might not have that drive to move out of their comfort zones? Because I moved to Accra when I didn't even know anybody here from Kumasi. I didn't know anybody when I came to level 100. So like I have been doing things on my own from level 100 till today, and it has not been easy. But I should say, like, let me put it, see, like it has paid off. It has really, really paid off. And that is what pushes me to go back, because that young girl back home, that girl back there that needs just somebody, I mean, a role model figure, somebody she could look up to and say, just because this person is here, I would want to push. Just because Ebo has made it, I want to also push, not considering anything, any setback, anything that comes my way, any obstacle. I want to do this and forget about my background. That is literally my goal. That is what I live for now. And until that is achieved, I don't think I'll be fulfilled.
Okay.
Yeah.
When will you comment on the project?
Very soon.
Very soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Let us lingers, ring us when it's
Right.
yeah.
You come for the launch, of course. I know, right? So we'll go all the way to Kumasi, Asenia. My
Okay.
people say that it's not part of Kumasi, but me, I am saying that's Memeka Kumasi. I'm not in the outskirts, so
Okay.
people are coming, right?
Okay. How was your return home?
When I
Going back to your community.
me, my people, even though they were happy that you've gone for this,
Yeah.
my queen mother, that woman, met me as a young come sorry. Met say Nana Pina my son, I'm sorry. This woman. I pray strength for that woman. When I went her reception, the chiefs, the people,
You had a deva, you had a community gathering.
Again for
No, when you were returning home, you know sometimes when you're coming back, you have like kids standing, knowing that you're returning home.
I didn't prompt them that I was
coming.
Yes,
okay.
I didn't.
Why so?
It came like impromptu. My mom needed me to come do something. So like I said okay, since I'm going to Kumasi, let me just go and thank them. So I didn't do anything grand. I mean,
so from the day you were leaving the house, you didn't go straight to Kumasi? You didn't go straight to your hometown?
No. Okay. I went home, Accra.
Okay.
So like I moved from my home.
So this time around you're done spending time with the elders, with the queen mother, your basic school, your formal school, and now you're going home. You're actually going to meet your mom, your family folks. How was it like meeting your family?
Ikia Santwa, that woman was proud.
That's your mother?
Yes,
you just mentioned your mom's phone.
Yes, you guys.
Okay.
She just couldn't hold her excitement. She was so happy.
But she was like, we're doing here.
A lot of calls. This woman called me plenty when I was going back.
Yeah.
She called me plenty. Why are you withdrew him? Who I right. I mean, she felt proud, very proud, and what she said is, yeah, what's my name? What's your name? I say GMB my menu.
Nice.
Do
you have your billboard or your posters like
around? Yes, I did. So like boys, no. Hey, sister.
Wow. I'm sure you can walk around and no one will touch you. No,
you dare not. My people will pull up on you, killer boys. They will pull up on you. I mean, and the love was so much. Like Jay-Z, I can't even mention all of them. Like they received me so well. But my mom, hey, right now,
I'm sure that she prepared your favorite food.
Yes, Banku.
Ashanti, I'll put Banku there.
Hey, funny enough, I don't eat fufu.
You don't eat fufu. Nice. Yeah, like this. Left.
I have some complications when I eat fufu. So
okay.
I don't eat fufu.
Oh, okay.
It's been like 7-8 years I ate fufu. It's been long.
Yeah.
But I mean GMB. It's been a whole experience and a whole. I told them that it is one experience of a lifetime. You don't have it again. So I mean, it was nice.
It was one of those excited.
Okay. So excited to have that as part of my life endeavors and explorations.
Yeah. Even though you are not able to get the title, what are your next steps to use this experience to do something personal for yourself? Life has to still go on.
Hey.
Life has to still go on.
Right now, life is different.
Okay.
You know, because you are that lady they've seen on TV, not any TV station.
Wait. Let me ask this. Would you say that sometimes when you're when you go through certain opportunity, like you actually follow some dreams of yours, you're able to achieve, not even let's say cap, but you get that exposure kinds of like, it's like exposure is making you grow faster than what you think. Do you think like if you had to grow faster than you actually play? Because after high school, after SHS, you're just going to your GIG to just get your bachelor's or your certificates and just find your somewhere work or do your business.
You know.
But you went to GMB. Would you say that like you had to actually grow up? Like you really had to grow up.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like GMB is not a small thing.
Yeah.
So like you can't be a child up here.
Yeah.
To be there, like you literally have to be mature. So
yeah,
I think that's many.
You had to grow up.
Yes, I really had to.
How would you measure it? Like you had to grow like 60 years, like in for level.
So like I had to grow. So right now I am 20 years.
Yeah. So like
up
here. So like mentally, psychologically, emotionally, you're 40 years. Or 60 years,
60 years,
or 80,
60. Yes.
You really had to grow.
Yes, because somebody was saying that after GMB, that is when the real competition even starts, because you have to put yourself together and be seen in the public's eye as that lady that went on GMB and is still like holding herself, you know, a whole lot of things. So like you have to have strategies as to how to pull yourself together, how to go about your, you know, everything, how you brand yourself, because then again, you are not that usual girl again, usual lady again.
Yeah.
So like it's a whole lot, and it would need a different kind of thinking to be able to put yourself.
So
some people would say that, oh, see your channel, but trust me, if you are my friend and back there you go out and play, you hit me, you say some crazy stuff, we can't do that again. If we are home, that is fine. I'm not chinching like that too. But the moment we step out of the house, we step out, like we go to the public, everybody's looking at you, you know, that kind of thing. Sometimes I don't even realize that this person is looking at me. So let's just say I don't know somebody's looking at me and we are sorry for him. That's most beautiful. And you're able. Nothing, not, you know, or brandness what say. So it's a whole new life, but me, I am one person that like to be myself. I don't pressure myself. I don't compare myself to anybody. I stick to my path.